In today's news, BVI is saying they're serious about food security. BVI Cancer Society receives $57,000 from CIBC First Caribbean. DANCIA PENN chairs the BVI's first Integrity Commission. Alliance members attended PAC workshop in Jersey. Rural Virgin Islands Police Force makes progress in robbery and property crime investigations. Young athletes shine across divisions. And the BVI Spring Regatta underway 2025. In addition, we have much more on the local, regional, and international scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
BVI, the biggest sailing event of the year, is back. Get ready for 7 days of non-stop action at the 52nd BVI Spring Regatta and Sailing Festival, happening March 31st to April 6th at Nanny Key. Come for the races, stay for the vibes. At the Regatta Village, it's all about fun, flavor, and fantastic entertainment. Enjoy local food, ice-cold drinks, and high-energy performances by DJ Wiz, the 3Gs, and Final Phase. Catch the Makajumbis, explore local art, and dance the night away under the stars. Whether you sail or you just love a good old party, this is where you need to be. So mark your calendars, March 31st to April 2nd at Nanny Key. BVI Spring Regatta, baby, 2025.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more Fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is a Monday, March 31st, 2025. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Monday's wish to all. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, the BVI is said to be readily available and making itself available for any eventuality which may result from the U.S. proposed increase in tariffs and the $1 million U.S. per port call on any Chinese-built vessels calling at U.S. ports. Only last Thursday, Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley said what they potentially face with the announcement of the levy on ships made in China is serious and a serious consequence for the commerce, not just for the Caribbean, but also for Florida. Premier Dr. The Honorable Natalia De Wheatley told a press conference recently that his government is extremely serious about food security.
At the agriculture fair in Virgin Gorda, I would have sent a very urgent message to those who are listening and to the people of the Virgin Islands. For very long, and it's not just government administrations, all of us, entire society has taken our food security for granted because, of course, we've been able to get that ship coming from Miami for many years. Every now and again, we have a Y2K or we have a hurricane or we have a pandemic, and food security comes within the national conversation. And I sent a message to everybody concerned that we have to recognize the urgency of the moment. Now, yes, I have spoken about it and I will continue to speak about it, but correspondingly, all our ministries and government departments need to be able to take these really mandates from myself and from Honorable Cal Dawson, who have worked and will continue to work to support me in the area. They have to take these mandates and execute it, because moving forward, we demand accountability in the particular area. We've budgeted monies. We've made a clear vision. We've made our vision very clear.
Premier Wheatley admitted that what they've done thus far is not enough to meet the scale of the challenge. Hence, his recent attendance at the OECS meeting in St. Martin was crucial. He said each one of the countries are experiencing the very same issues.
It's not just the BVI. Everybody is heavily reliant on imports from Miami, including the country you're from, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And all of us discussed that we had to accelerate efforts. So the OECS heads of government, we've agreed to meet monthly now. And we've mandated the Director General of the organization, Dr. Didicus Jules, to come up with a strategic strategy and to get a strategic team in place so that we can accelerate efforts to harmonize our processes, our procedures, our tariffs, to ensure that we have proper transportation going throughout the OECS so that we can have a level of food security that our people can depend on.
Premier also stated that he has led a preliminary discussion with local shippers on how they would deal with the situation.
The Dominican Republic, for instance, and it's the same thing with the OECS. So what you're talking about in terms of the OECS is just talking down the road. No, it's not. You know, actually, OECS has been talking to a network of shippers with St. Martin, Guadeloupe, and Martinique joining. That's the gateway to the European Union. The European Union receives shipping from Europe on a regular basis. So if we have challenges in terms of the United States, we can look also to the European Union. But there's no kind of shortcut around the things that we're talking about, Zan. What we've been spoken about is the way to address food security in the Virgin Islands. It's not going to be a magic pill that we swallow. It's not going to be an action that we can just take overnight.
CIBC First Caribbean Bank continues its financial support and corporate responsibility towards the BVI Cancer Society. CIBC presented a total of $57,000 to the society last week. President Gloria Foy said contributions like these play a crucial role in helping the society to better assist persons within the community. Foy said apart from the $57,000, $10,000 from the bank also went to the cancer registry. And this is from events held by the bank throughout the year.
We don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but we are also planning a very major event coming up on June 21st. It's the first ever Cancer Prevention and Awareness Conference, and that's coming up in June. That is not going to be a fundraiser. Everything is not about fundraising. It's also about giving back to the community. And a lot of persons being asking, they're not hearing anything about prevention. We want to hear about prevention. And we have 6 doctors coming in from Jamaica. And whatever you want to hear about prevention, you have to show up to that conference. It's going to be all day. It's going to be at the hospital from 9 to 5. We're going to be talking about everything. We're going to be talking about the environment. We're going to be talking about water. And we're going to be touching on almost every cancer there is, the major one that is.
Meanwhile, the BVI Cancer Society is hosting fundraisers to offset costs, also ensuring they give back to the community.
We don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but we are also planning a very major event coming up on June 21st. It's the first ever Cancer Prevention and Awareness Conference, and that's coming up in June. That is not going to be a fundraiser. Everything is not about fundraising. It's also about giving back to the community. And a lot of persons being asking, they're not hearing anything about prevention. We want to hear about prevention. And we have 6 doctors coming in from Jamaica. And whatever you want to hear about prevention, you have to show up to that conference. It's going to be all day. It's going to be at the hospital from 9 to 5. We're going to be talking about everything. We're going to be talking about the environment. We're going to be talking about water. And we're going to be touching on almost every cancer there is, the major one that is.
The BVI now has an integrity commission in place. The members of the commission were involved in an orientation session on Thursday, March 27th. They are Mr. Reno Fraser, Jean Creaky, DANCIA PENN, Reverend Sandra Walters Malone, and Dr. Robert Matavius. PENN has been appointed as the chairperson of the commission. The Integrity Commission is an independent body established under the Integrity in Public Life Act 2021 in the Virgin Islands. Its primary role is to promote and enhance ethical conduct among individuals in public life, thereby strengthening good governance and preventing corruption within the public sector. Members of the commission are appointed by the governor in agreement with the premier. Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 7. Introducing Travi Rose, Creative Director. Alex Lake, Businessman. Sean Black, Cinematographer. Dakari Wheatley Adams, Content Creator. Donandre Millwood, Educator and Musician. Hashim Dream, Entertainer. James Todman Sr., Contractor. Dr. Albert Tompkins, Psychotherapist. Walter Barrett, Author. Rakim Todman, Producer and Engineer. Kamal Letson, Photographer. Roosevelt Smith III, Sales Manager and Hospitality Professional. Leland Abraham, IT Technician and Cybersecurity Analyst. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, every Wednesday at 8 p.m., exclusively on 284 Media. Get ready to reason, reflect, and redefine yourself through the stories of real-life heroes. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, Raising a Generation of Greatness. Voted Top 35 Gentleman Podcast Worldwide by FeedSpot and BI Icon Award winner.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
BVI, the biggest sailing event of the year, is back. Get ready for 7 days of non-stop action at the 52nd BVI Spring Regatta and Sailing Festival, happening March 31st to April 6th at Nanny Key. Come for the races, stay for the vibes. At the Regatta Village, it's all about fun, flavor, and fantastic entertainment. Enjoy local food, ice-cold drinks, and high-energy performances by DJ Wiz, the 3Gs, and Final Phase. Catch the Makajumbis, explore local art, and dance the night away under the stars. Whether you sail or you just love a good old party, this is where you need to be. So mark your calendars, March 31st to April 2nd at Nanny Key. BVI Spring Regatta, baby, 2025.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. In a recent interview, members of the Opposition Alliance spoke on their recent travels to various seminars. Members of the opposition are familiarizing themselves with the operations and functions of the Public Accounts Committee. They attended the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association in the United Kingdom, which specialized in workshops for public accounts committees in Jersey. This workshop is being held for a 3-day period and concluded with its mission to design and foster learning and collaboration between members of the BVIPAC as well as their counterparts in Jersey. Now, in a recent interview with 284 Media, the Honorable Myron V. Walwyn, along with the other members of the Alliance, spoke on their experiences.
It was quite good, and I'd like to thank everyone who made this possible. It was sponsored in money and kind by the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. So I'm glad that happened. The Public Accounts Committee sessions were very important, very informative, because we need to get our Public Accounts Committee up and running in a similar manner, where it can function as a check and balance, a proper check and balance on government's fiscal spending. We were able to see in action, how that works, how intrusive it gets. It's far more intrusive than how we do it. And at the end of the day, you see it augmenting for better for the people of the territory, of the Virgin Islands, and of course, we have seen the effects of it in Jersey. We took the time as well to ask questions in other areas, for instance, our standing orders, to see how we can better strengthen the standing orders. We were able to get copies of those so that when we have our standing order committee meetings and so on, we can look to see how we can better serve and better utilize some of the policies and principles that we saw in Jersey. So it was a very good seminar, and we're going to take some of those best practices and make them work for us here in our local parliament.
Understood. On the workshop, they engage in various activities aimed at enhancing their understanding of PAC operations. These included observing preparatory meetings for public hearings, attending live public hearings, and participating in debriefing sessions afterwards. Additionally, the workshop featured sessions on critical topics such as the Jersey PAC's Code of Practice and legislative framework, the functions of the Jersey Audit Office, and the staffing support structure. At-large Representative, the Honorable Stacey Mather, shared his key takeaways and desires to see implementations of such in the BVI House of Assembly.
The journey to Jersey was a very interesting one. It was solely the members of the opposition from the Virgin Islands who attended this conference. It was a long request upon us to actually get there and do it. As Honorable Wongwin said, it was very, very interesting to see a functioning PAC committee that had public hearings. Their procedures was laid out, and what I found very fascinating was the use of laymen, which was experts within the community to strengthen the committee itself in terms of the hearings and the expertise. So you literally had volunteers from within the community being involved, and that's something I would love to see in the Virgin Islands. Furthermore, Jersey's a crown dependency, unlike the Virgin Islands where we're an overseas territory. And the relationship that they have with the United Kingdom fascinated me because, like for example here, when laws are passed, they have to be assented to by the governor. While in Jersey, they're sent on to the Privy Council through the Governor General, but the Governor General is more of a figurehead. And I found it fascinating because I see a road towards maybe perhaps where the BVI should be looking to redefine our relationship with the UK as we presently stand. So it was definitely very informative.
Honorable Melvin Mitch Turnbull, 2nd District Representative, was not in Jersey but in the United Kingdom for a different seminar.
I was the only one not in Jersey.
Okay.
I was in London for a Westminster's training seminar, which dealt with helping to strengthen parliamentary operations and procedures. I was there with Honorable Luz Hodge-Smith and the Deputy Clerk Myrna Penn Leonard. And we spent some time networking with the people. There were about 14 different territories from the CPA branch that were there. We dealt with artificial intelligence. We dealt with the Prime Minister's questions in the House of Commons, and we will also be able to get some resources from the Speaker of the House, Speaker Lindsay, who was there in one of the sessions with us in terms of support for the overseas territories to strengthen our democracy. And one of the things that we are doing in our House of Assembly is moving toward the independence of the House of Assembly. So it was a trip that was already planned from last year that I was in London while the other 4 members of the loyal opposition were in the public accounts training seminar in Jersey.
Officers of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force say they continue to make significant progress in ongoing investigations into robberies and other property crimes across the territory. On Wednesday, March 25th, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force officers conducted search operations at 5 properties linked to suspects in recent armed robberies. Now, during the course of these operations, officers recovered a 9mm semi-automatic lock pistol and a total of 41 rounds of assorted ammunition. 8 males were taken into custody as a result of the operation. 3 individuals were interviewed and subsequently released without charge, pending further investigation. The remaining 5 suspects have since been charged as follows: charged with keeping an unlicensed firearm and 2 counts of unlawful possession of explosives, Ernest Jacob, 59-year-old of Josiah's Bay, Prince Jacobs, 19 of Josiah's Bay, and a 16-year-old male of Josiah's Bay. Charged with 2 counts of robbery, a 14-year-old male of Purcell Estate, charged with overstaying landing permit Ravi Joseph, 43 of Josiah's Bay. Now, these robberies occurred at separate locations on Tortola on March 3, 2025. Another minor was previously charged and remanded in connection with the same incidents. Acting Commissioner of Police Jacqueline Mantable commended the ongoing efforts of the officers involved and reaffirmed the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force commitment, she says, to the public safety. She said, and I quote, "The removal of illegal firearms and ammunition from our communities is a crucial and critical step in reducing the threat to violence and protecting innocent lives. To date, a total of 9 illegal firearms and more than 300 rounds of ammunition have been recovered as part of our intensified operations. I commend our officers for their diligence and professionalism. We remain resolute," she says, "in our mission to disrupt criminal networks and bring offenders to justice." Additionally, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force say they are encouraging anyone with information related to these or other crimes to contact the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Intelligence Unit at 368-9339 or through the Crime Stoppers Unit at 800-8477. Up next, we have much more coming up.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited. At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacoast Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all for sticking with us. The 2025 Inter-Primary School Athletics Championships were a resounding success, showcasing the extraordinary talent and determination of young athletes across the British Virgin Islands. Over the course of 2 days, athletes competed in various divisions, thrilling spectators with their remarkable performances in sprints, jumps, and throws. The Francis Letson Primary School claimed the top spot once again, securing a third consecutive victory and solidifying its position as a powerhouse in local athletics. The school's dominant performance was led by standout athletes across multiple age categories, with both the under-13 male and female divisions claimed by the Francis Letson competitors. In the under-9 male and female divisions, Enid's Adams Primary School athletes Erlon Prescott and Janicia Gums delivered impressive victories. The under-11 male division saw Kaylon Douglas of Regatta Flax Educational Center come out on top, while the under-11 female division resulted in a three-way tie between Jadia Todman, Araya Casey, and Chloe Rose Salmon, highlighting the fierce competition in the category. The under-13 male title was claimed by Dakari Prescott, while Shakayla Collins earned the top spot in the under-13 female division. The 13-plus male category was won by Kimori Darway, and the 13-plus female title went to Sinead Benjamin, both from Francis Letton Primary Schools. In the prestigious Victor competition, a three-way tie was declared with Kimori Dewe and Kirari Prescott and Kaylin Douglas all earning the distinct statement and standout for their performances across multiple events. Similarly, the Victrix London was shared between Sinead Benjamin and Shaquilla Collins, reflecting their dominance in the 13-plus age groups. The Brigado Flax Educational Center's annual sports championships reached a new milestone this year as O'Neill House and Harrigan House shared the top honors for the first time in the school's history. Both houses finished with an impressive 569 points, making this the first ever tie for the first place at the championships. Reimer House secured third place with 420 points. The event saw fierce competition across a range of athletes, disciplines, with students demonstrating remarkable determination as well as sportsmanship. Spectators were treated to high-energy performances, cheering on athletes as they competed for the coveted title. Now, the atmosphere, of course, was electric as each house pushed its athletes to perform at their best. This unprecedented tie between O'Neill House and Harrigan House added a historic chapter to the school's sports history, marking a moment that will be remembered for 2 years to come. The level of passion as well as dedication shown by the athletes reflected the hard work it put in during the training, and of course their efforts were applauded by the school's community. The school also expressed its pride in the event's success, praising both the athletes and spectators for their significant contributions to the championships. The collective energy of the entire school community played a significant role in creating a truly remarkable and exciting and unforgettable competition. The BVI Spring Regatta is officially underway this week, marking the beginning of another exciting chapter for the prestigious event. Tweet4 Media is proud to continue its sponsorship for yet another consecutive year, underscoring our commitment to the success and growth of this iconic sporting event. Now ahead, viewers of the official racing event, Tweet4 Media had the opportunity to sit down with some of the teams that have worked tirelessly to make this year's regatta possible.
The Moorings is a long-term and proud sponsor of the British Virgin Islands Spring Regatta. It's where we first started business in 1969 with Ginny and Charlie Carey, and it's where they pioneered yacht chartering in the British Virgin Islands, and we truly believe it's the best sailing destination in the world. 50 years later, it's our flagship destination, and it remains our most popular and largest destination in the world. Our relationship with the territory is something we take great pride in, and it's something we strive to share our passion with all our guests every day. Through sponsoring the British Virgin Islands Spring Regatta and providing a fleet of yachts to the race committee, we hope to enable them to provide another amazing event and help new and existing guests enjoy this wonderful place that we call home.
My name's James Campbell. I'm the race coach here at the Royal BVI Yacht Club, and one of our roles in Spring Regatta is to help provide all of the volunteers for the marked boats and for the committee boats. We work really closely with Spring Regatta, and we have an absolute cracking time every year. As well as helping to run the races on the water, we also then provide play day activities. So this year we have got sailing happening down here, where we're going to challenge some of the professional skippers to come down and see if they can sail our little boats here that we teach from kids as young as 6 how to sail. That's really our core mission here in the BVI, is about sailing and teaching everybody here how to sail and how to sail well, so that we've got the next generation of racers to come in behind the likes of Chris and to take up the mantle of Spring Regatta. And you never know, some of the alumni from the Royal BVI Yacht Club Youth Sailing might even beat some of the old members that we have here. But yeah, our main role is on the water. It's to provide marked boats. This year we're going to be providing 4, and all the expertise on the race committee boats and helping out on the jury. It's something that we really enjoy doing. It's one of the highlights of our year, along with the 44 Cup that we've just finished running. For us, it's just all about the volunteers and about having the pool of volunteers with the right level of skills that can come in behind and support such an amazing event, and have some hot racing, cool parties, and some warm water as well. So hopefully see you down there. And if you're interested in learning how to sail here at the BVI, you can contact Royal BVI Yacht Club on Facebook, Instagram, or through our website. Hopefully see you soon and have a good spring regatta.
That is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. In addition, follow us on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. I'm Ron Grant. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Monday's wish to all. Goodbye.